So guys, this is the follow-up video to the video you just maybe watched called support and resistance, right? So if you find yourself on this video and you haven't watched the video, sorry. Yes, I'm right. The video called support and resistance. This is the follow-up to that video. So if you haven't watched support and resistance, don't watch this video yet. Go back to that video, then you come back to this one. Cool. See you later. Go. Come back later. Cool. So guys, break, retest, break of structure, how important is it? So when we look at this area over here, you can see this was resistance. We broke, we retested, we came down. Felt like not even what? 20 pips. Anyway, consolidating now in this area. Remember, go back to the higher time frame. On the daily, we see that potential head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders, right? We see that forming. On the 1 hour, we see the consolidation. So what you're going to wait for is very simple. You wait for a nice clean break, right? Then you wait for a nice retest of this area. Once you get the retest, you can drop down to a 30-minute time frame. Wait for a bullish engulfing, a morning star, some sort of bullish move to place your buy. Your stops will then go beneath here. So let's just say you get a bullish engulfing over here, boom, your stops are over there, and your target based on the daily will be, let's call it there. Right, go back to the 1 hour. So now you have a 145 pip trade for a 30 pip risk. I mean, it's a joke. And that's how you get these types of moves, okay? By using the break and retest strategy. You're not gonna even find the fib. You can't draw A to B. That's all done on the bigger time frames. Now let me just get another pair over here. Let me use Euro AUD. Okay, so Euro AUD is a perfect example. You can't see it now. I'll move the screen to it in a second. Okay, cool. So here's Euro AUD, right? There we go. So we're on the 1 hour time frame. Go up to the daily. You'll see we stuck somewhere between a 50 and a 61. Okay. Remember, there's sometimes you can miss a trade because of not because we don't wait for the 61 to touch. So I've missed many trades. But now let's say we go to the 1 hour time frame and I see something like this. Let me draw this line. So put it right over there. So I see this. I see resistance. I see a break. See it coming down, forming this nice morning star on the 1 hour, and I buy over here. Okay, I'm not gonna trade it now. So I go in over here, based on the buy over there. Stops is 27 pips. Take profit, look left, see, look left. Grab another horizontal ray, place it like that, see. Support, resistance, fell. Support, break, retest, 3-pin bar, move on the higher time frame, I'm sure. Yep, lower time frame, full. So 108 pips for 27 pip risk. Do you see how worth it is? Guys, you always want to take trades. Whereby the risk is always less and the reward is always huge. So it's a must. Break of structure. Get another pair quickly for break of structure. I think I did go over that in the beginning of the course, but sometimes you guys are not paying attention to it as much as you should be. So break of structure can happen depending on the time frame you're trading on. If you're trading on the 1 hour, right? So you get on the 1 hour, and if you look, I mean, viewers, look at this pair. From the 21st of June all the way to the 4th of July. The first high, right, makes a low, makes a lower high. Equal low, equal high. Lower low, lower low, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Goes slightly higher, pushes, it closes, next candle doesn't retest. Remember, wait for the break and retest. So you do that. Break, no retest, so invalid. We can't count as a break of structure because there was no retest, lower low, low high, lower low. And this pair has just been, I mean, if you're on the 1 hour alone tracking Euro AUD and using your fibs and selling based off the A to the B, off the 61, right? Your TP would have been hit. If you got in over here, TP would have hit 2 days later. What was the risk? The risk was not even 10. Let's work it out. And I'm using a random pair, guys. I don't even trade Euro AUD. I'm just saying you'll find these things in the time frames. Play around on the time frames. You have all this knowledge. You know how to use it. You just need to look. 16 pips. A 16 pip stop loss for 80 pip. That's like a 1 to 4, guys. Come on. Come on. That's where you can go into the big. If you find trades like this with $1,000 account and you're willing to risk $100, so you take $100, right? You guys know how to do risk management. You take your $100. $100 divided by 16 pips divided by 10. You could have used the 0.62 lot. You banked 80 pips, right? $500. You know what I mean? 0.62 times 80. No, 0.62 times 80 pips. $496. That's a good trade, guys. On $1,000 account. You see, that's another thing is like, you don't need a lot of money to trade and make a lot of money. You just need to have good risk management. If you're always willing to risk a certain amount of your account, especially a trade like this, not only forming that double top and the hangman, but just all the signs, watching it just move, getting in over here, knowing your stop loss is 16 pips. I mean, even if you use the 0.3 lot, you risk like $30, whatever, right? For a potential $120. That's how you learn, and you follow this trade, you follow it. Now, if you're someone that likes to trade Euro AUD, you can track this pair and make money off it every time it moves. Get out, boom, TP, take the next move. Look, okay, cool. A to B, boom, off the 61, 27th of June, 30th of June. 3 days later, TP it. Risk 16 to 20 pips, reward 80 to 90 pips, right? But it all comes down to looking at break of structure, looking at the overall structure, break and retest. When the structure gets broken, we wait for the retest, wait for the retest. Always wait for that retest. The retest, like no retest, no entry. And yes, you're going to miss some trades, but you're going to make more money than you're going to risk. You know what I mean? So, Euro AUD, depending on when you watch this video, good trade to the upside, 108 pips. So, let me know. If you watch this video in the next 24 hours, 48 hours, even next week, if you actually took the Euro AUD trade. But guys, seriously, you look for things like the morning star, the break and the retest of the H1 support or key level. You look out for these things. Like you guys are loaded with information. You know trend lines, you know Fibonacci, you know candlestick confirmation patterns. You're just lacking time behind the charts, right? You're lacking good quality time behind the charts. The more time you put into this charts, the more trades you're going to win. I'm not saying you're going to win every trade that you take, but you're going to make so much more progress. And there's so much testimonials of students I can throw you guys dead with testimonials. And it all came down to these guys reached out to me, said, Clint, I'm broken. Like, I think I can't do this. And we had a chat. Not even 5 minutes. They came back 3 months later. And I'm actually going to ask this person's permission. He's all the way from the States. If I can actually use his story. And I'm talking off topic here. But I really want to use his story for a lot of you guys that struggle with like the basics. And yeah, so this is Euro AUD. And if you look at GBP USD, similar thing happening up here. We wait for the break, wait for the retest, go up. So let me know if you watch this video. I mean, this video is going onto the website for good. Today is the 4th of July, Independence Day. I'm showing you something called break and retest and overall break of structure and market structure. So we got GBP USD and we got Euro AUD. Let me know depending on when you sign up to my course and when you get to this video, how these two trades played out. Did they go the way that I'm showing here? Did this one go up? Did this one go up? Because that's what I see, right? No break, no close, no retest, no enter. Because the price can come up, close, next candle, down. Now you get in on the break and the close here, fakes you out, it's your stop loss. So be careful, guys, be careful. So that's it for this video. On to the next one, and I'll see you guys there. Peace out.